Ministry of Transport is the only statutory body in the Republic of Liberia that is responsible for the issuance of driver license and the registration of motor vehicles. Our people therefore, we are encouraging all Liberians to not go anywhere to do any vehicle driver license or vehicle registration. If you do so, we will take those plates off of those vehicles, and you have to pay that fee all over again. The Liberia Revenue Authority collects revenue that's generated from motor vehicle activities at the Ministry of Transport and our decentralized points. We all have to be law-abiding. I'm admonishing you, I'm encouraging you, kindly proceed to the Ministry of Transport and get those things done. Anywhere else is considered illegal. Ministry of Transport is the only statutory body in the Republic of Liberia that is responsible for the issuance of driver license and the registration of motor vehicles. Our people therefore, we are encouraging all Liberians to not go anywhere to do any vehicle driver license or vehicle registration. If you do so, we will take those plates off of those vehicles, and you have to pay that fee all over again. The Liberia Revenue Authority collects revenue that's generated from motor vehicle activities at the Ministry of Transport and our decentralized points. We all have to be law-abiding. I'm admonishing you, I'm encouraging you, kindly proceed to the Ministry of Transport and get those things done. Anywhere else is considered illegal. Ministry of Transport is the only statutory body in the Republic of Liberia that is responsible for the issuance of driver license and the registration of motor vehicles. Our people therefore, we are encouraging all Liberians to not go anywhere to do any vehicle driver license or vehicle registration. If you do so, we will take those plates off of those vehicles, and you have to pay that fee all over again. The Liberia Revenue Authority collects revenue that's generated from motor vehicle activities at the Ministry of Transport and our decentralized points. We all have to be law-abiding. I'm admonishing you, I'm encouraging you, kindly proceed to the Ministry of Transport and get those things done. Anywhere else is considered illegal.
So the money now, because you can go in a day, the money you have saved, the money now, because of lower NTA buses going there, the money you have saved, you know what you're going to do with it? You're going to buy bread and butter. You're going to buy bread and more butter. So you have the connection between roads, hotel roads, and bread and butter issue. So until, we're saying that I don't want to be doing this here. So until we buy bread, first of all, loaves of bread, and then butter, And then we establish a ministry of bread and butter. Then we haven't addressed the bread and butter issue. Maybe it's one of the considerations I will give to the president. You know, should we establish a ministry of bread and butter?
The president calls agriculture the heart of the arrest agenda. But you cannot claim agriculture is the heart while you slash its funding. Here's the people's alternative for our farmers. We must meet the international commitment to allocate 10% of our national budget to agriculture. Processing, not just planting. We must use windfalls to build processing plants, rice milling, cassava processing, and fisheries cold storage, so farmers move from hand to mouth to business for profit. Farmers move from hand to mouth to business for profit.
What a pleasant good morning and warm welcome to the Thursday edition of the program, The Today Show on Spoon 107.5 FM. Folks, we like to say good morning and a pleasant welcome wherever you are, however you're listening, whatever the occasion is, we say welcome to the show. Today is Thursday the 19th of February and the year is 2026. We've gone 50 days in the year 2026. As of today, we've gone 50 days in the year 2026, and we have remaining 315 days. So with that, we have 365 days in the year 2026. So we've gone 15 days, and it is a very good thing to keep moving because life depends on you as an individual. The old saying goes, the way you make your bed, that's how you will certainly lie on it. So you have to position the bed in a very good way so that you relax yourself and have for yourself a very good time as you have your rest. So we'd like to say morning and welcome to the show. For those of you who are outside live, we'd like to say thanks so kindly for always joining us, always trusting Spoon FM, Spoon TV Live for reliable, authentic information. And you are a very important part of us. And I always tell people on the show that you guys are a very active follower, not a passive one, because all of those recommendations and points that you make on the show, we take them into serious consideration and we act upon them. And in so doing, policy makers as well that follow the show and get some of those information. They use those information to make a very informed decision as they go about making a policy to improve the life of the ordinary people. So your following on the show is very important. You are an active follower, not a passive one. So we'd like to recognize you, we'd like to acknowledge you and say thank you for always following. Thanks so kindly for the privilege of your company. Well, folks, my name is Emmanuel Fallon David, and I'm alongside my colleague Lorena Honoré. Together, we're going to run you through the Thursday edition of the show, The Today Show on Spoon 107.5 FM, wherever you are, however you listen, whatever the occasion is, we say welcome to the show. And it is always a good thing to be here every Thursday and Friday morning to run you through the show. And remember, life goes not the goals of life not depend on how strong you are, but the consistency, how consistent you are to keep moving and to accomplish some of the things that you want to accomplish in life. it is certainly a very good thing to keep moving. Consistency and persistency pay it pay a lot. So you have to keep moving. Do not look at those circumstances. Look at way around the problems. If you focus on the problems, trust me, you will certainly fail. So you have to look at way around the problem. How can you strategize things to do in order to move ahead in life? Because life goes on. When the going gets tough, the tough gets going. Tough times do not last, but tough folks do last. So that's how I like to say welcome to the show. So this edition of the show promises to be a well-served, palatable breakfast for you this morning as we rumble through issues that matter the most to the motherland. We talk with our correspondents in parts of Liberia as we have a conversation around some of those trending things making news in parts of Liberia, some of those far-to-reach areas, not only in Montserrat County, other areas. There are things that are happening, so we have to cut across the country to have a conversation with our correspondents. And then we will rumble through the papers, give you a sense of understanding what is making news in the print media. It is certainly good enough to give you a sense of understanding what is making news in the print media. We'll talk around some of those things, and then we'll give you the opportunity to make your point on some of those things that we will be talking about. And also we have cash as well for you. You know, you cannot just listen to the show and get the information, but you certainly have to walk away with some cash. That is the financial dividend aspect of the show. So it has been added to the show. That is another spice that has been added to radio. You get information, you get education, you get entertainment, and you get cash giveaways. So you have to benefit from the show as well. So we get up to 25,000 Liberian dollars this morning, 15,000 Liberian dollars, 10,000 Liberian dollars, and the minimum of 5,000 Liberian dollars. So all you need to do now is just to double up and play the game. Star 799 star 3 hash, star 799 star 3 hash. The more you play, the better. You stand a chance to make some catch for yourself. So double up and play. You can play more than one time, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 times. With that, you stand a chance to be a part of the entire process. When I'm spinning the wheels, if your number pop up as one of the winning numbers, trust me, you immediately walk away with your cash. So we say welcome to the show, folks. Wherever you are, however you listen, whatever the occasion is, we say welcome to the show. So at this juncture, we have to crisscross the country to have a conversation with our correspondent. We acknowledge all of our followers, those of you who are dropping your comments. We say thank you for always following. Those of you who are in radio land, we say thank you. Thanks to Connie for the privilege of your company. Today is Thursday, the 19th of February. Today is 2026. And I'd like to give a shout out to all of the graduates. Those of you who will be graduating from the University of Liberia, comes the 25th and the 27th of this month. I'd like to say congratulations. So we move on to our correspondent to have a conversation with them to know exactly what is going on in parts of Liberia, give you a sense of understanding. For those of you who are lovers of the game, go on and play. The system is running, it's active. Star 799 star 3 hash. Star 799 star 3 hash is the code to play with. So let's go to Grand Bassa County and have a conversation with King Brown. And then we will certainly go to Nimba County to have a conversation with our Nimba County guys. Yes, these are places that we will go. So let's go now to King Brown to see as to whether we can have a conversation with King Brown. So keep playing. Star 799 star 3 hash. Star 799 star 3 hash. We have to crisscross the country to have a conversation with our guys. Star 799 star 3 hash. At 9 o'clock, we will have the guys from the Promise Herbal Clinic. They will be here to run us through from 9 o'clock to 10 o'clock. So you have to keep it as set as you get those necessary information. So let's go to Grand Bassa County now and have a conversation with our Bassa County correspondent, King Brown from Grand Bassa. Good morning, King. How are you doing this morning? And how is Grand Bassa County?
Well, thank you, Emmanuel. Grand Bassa is cool. We're exposed to very good weather conditions here in the county. And we are proud to be on the show this morning. Thanks for the platform.
All right, King. Thanks so kindly for joining us. But we are getting a little feedback from you. I think it's not healthy for our conversation.
Yeah, sure. Because I'm in a squeeze up area. That's why. But let me do some adjustment and I get back to you.
All right, certainly we will certainly join you. Thank you. So we will get back to King Brown as soon as we have things straightened up. We will get back to King Brown and have a conversation with him. *799 *3#. *799 *3#. The more you play, the better. You stand a chance to make some cash for yourself. We'll go to King Brown and then we will go to Nimba County to have a conversation with Victor Cooper and Christopher Fine. These are our Nimba County correspondents. We will certainly have a conversation with them. So, folks, thanks so kindly for joining us. This is the Today Show on Spoon 107.5 FM. My name is Emmanuel Palin David. I'm here alongside my colleague, Lorraine Ori, on this Thursday edition of the show, the 19th of February. The year is 2026. So let's track King Brown and see as to whether we can move on, because we don't have the luxury of time. We have to go other places and touch on other things as we move on. *799 *3# is the code. For those of you who are lovers of the game, continue to play, because we are right here to drop you cash and then give you the information that matters the most to you and the motherland. 20 minutes past 8 o'clock. It seems to be we have to read John King. We have to go other places and then come back in John King. Yes, I'm trying to connect with him. All right. Let's go to Christopher Fine. Let's go to Christopher Fine. See as to whether we can have Chris on. Yes, let's go to Christopher Fine to see as to whether we can have Chris on. If we have him on, that would be a very good thing for us. Welcome to the show, folks. This is the Today Show, the Thursday edition of the show. We are making rounds to have a conversation with our correspondents. So you have to kindly bear with us as we join them. Initially, we joined King, and King was not in a conducive area, and I think it was not healthy for our conversation. So we have to rejoin him. So let's see as to whether we can go to Victor Cooper. Let's see as to whether we can go to Victor Cooper, and then we'll go to Christopher Fine. If we have Victor on, that would be a very good thing for us. So we're making rounds, *799 *3#. This is the Today Show on Spoon 107.5 FM. All right, so we're making rounds, folks. We're certainly making rounds to have a conversation with our folks. All right, we have on the line from Nimba County, Victor Cooper. Good morning, Victor. How are you doing this morning? And how is Nimba County from where you speak?
So, good morning, Emmanuel. Good morning to you this morning. Nimba is doing okay. We doing better here. Nimba have this friendly weather, except from the Cape where the young people are protesting for the benefit and their salary.
All right, so let's just go through it one at a time. Just talk us through those latest developments from your part of Liberia so that we know exactly what's going on.
So, 2 days ago, we reported a story about an individual who allegedly was on the run with $19,845 case after mismanaging the business for one Sylvester Sunday. We told the guy was arrested somewhere around January, but then he escaped the jail here in Kanta. Allegedly, he was released by the police commander here, Christopher Mansour. He was allegedly released by him. So this allegation take Christopher Mansour to Moravia, where he had been on stand down queue and still on his stand down, according to that jargon. So they are mandated Christopher Mansour and the rest of the police in Nimba to go in search of this guy who allegedly escaped the police station here. So I want to announce to you the guy has been rearrested. He was arrested yesterday in Grand Gile County, Town. So as we speak, he is currently in the Kanta police custody to be taken to Moravia Central this morning for investigation.
So were you able to have a conversation with him?
Yeah, we were able to talk with him, and so the guys.
So what he said was reason that prompted his action.
So according to him, the shoe he owes Sylvester Snell, who is his supplier. He owed him $19,845 USD. But then there are people who, if he bring the goods down, he can share on them, distribute on them to sell it before depositing the money into Sylvester's account. Okay. But allegedly, this time around, those people he gave the goods to, some of them are not been able to pay the money back to him. Some are not, some are already mismanaged the money, so the money is on him. He seriously challenged with the money, and so he now really escaping Sylvester. But what happened? What led him to escaping from the police custody was Sylvester gave him a threatening remark that since you are on the run with my money, you don't want to pay. The 102 of the Liberia National Police is sending 2 guys for you in Kanda or in Nimba County. They will have you arrested and will bring you to South Beach, and when get South Beach, the young men are there, they will be using your boat. This was a statement that, according to him, intimidated him. He was so afraid, and he escaped the police custody in Kanta. And so yesterday, he was arrested in Grand to Sound City.
Now he has been rearrested and in the custody of police. Have we gathered any information from the police there in Nimba County as it relates to the allegation against the officers that allegedly released him?
Yeah, so he very said admitted that indeed he escaped the place. No one released him. They did not release him while he was trying to turn him over to the shift commander to take care of him until the next morning. But he was the one who escaped the place because of the threatening remark and the statement coming from his boss that was giving him supply. So from those statements, allegedly made him to escape. So he was not released by the police commander.
Okay.
The allegation said that the police commander took money from him. According to the information, it's not true. The commander did not take any money from him. So he was the one who escaped the place. So since he has been rearrested today, he will be taken to Moravia.
So he will be taken to Moravia to have his days in court.
Yeah, sure. Because the company is also in Moravia there, who is Sylvester's name in Moravia there. So where the case going to be established.
All right. So we keep our eyes on it and know exactly what will be the outcome of the trial there in court. So let's move to other things that we know in Nimba County.
Basically, it is a Yekepa issue. Everyone in Nimba County right now are shocked on the situation ongoing in Yekepa. The AFCON guys who are subcontracting company to Arsenal Mental are putting over 500 to 600 Liberians or workers who are working with them in Yekepa there. So since Tuesday, their protest started. They begin requesting their benefit and their salary from AFCON. So from Tuesday up to Wednesday yesterday, Wednesday was a heated one where police were forced to discharge firearm in Yekepa because they left with no authority because the protest was so heated after the young guys blocked the office of AFCON requesting their benefit and that of their salary. So AFCON had not been able to respond to those guys positively according to their spokesperson. So in recent time, they further requested their benefit and their salary. The money, the promise they made was to get their money this going January. So at which time the Labor Minister, Councillor Kopo Kura, was also present during that agreement. So after the agreement, Kopo Kura had not been able to make a follow-up where the young people are getting their benefit or their salary up to now. So the young people to left with no authority. They are all family members. According to them, they are family members need to take care of their family. They cannot be promised that pay is not coming. Since January, they promised them their money will come. January has ended. Today is February, and their money is not still coming. So they left with no authority but to take on protest. According to them, they take their protest first day peacefully, but then the peace was not really healing result to them, so they begin going a little bit violent. It was when the police detachment of Liberia were able to, Nimba was able to discharge PSU to Yekepa. So the team went there. Emmanuel, it was shocking to know that the protesters were able to take one of the guns from the police officer. Oh yeah. The guy managed to, they did their best. They took one gun from some of those police officers. They were in possession of the gun. So through the intervention of the Nimba County Police Commander Lami Mending, he was able to use the security means to get a gun back from the protester. It was not a heated one, easy one yesterday in Yekepa. The good thing is that the young people who took a gun did not want trouble, so they did not discharge any firearm yesterday. But then they were able to listen to the police commander, Lamin Mending, and they turned the gun over to the police commander yesterday. So as we speak, the gun have been retrieved from the protester, and 27 persons have been arrested from the protester department, and they have been turned over in standing court for investigation. So the police commander is now urging AFCON guys to go to work. The peace are now restored in the Kepa while investigation continues.
Amid all of these things, what is the management of AFCOM saying in terms of paying back these people money?
AFCON, the official or the management have not been able to come out officially to speak. You know, it is a heated tension. No one will be able to come out. If you show your face, you will see stone. So they are all in the building. Yeah, no way to show face outside to speak to the people. But through the police commander, he has promised them to have a round table. And so today, as we speak, the Nimba County Legislative Caucus is dispatching of members or a team to Yekepa to find out what is unfolding there, including the labor minister. We've told will be sending delegate along with the caucus to go on ground and see what is unfolding. So we are very optimistic that I'm sure P are restored now in Yekepa. So as it stands, it will never mean the investigation as to how the guy will be paid and the guy who were arrested from the protest, how they will be released or how the investigation going to go on.
And I think it is a very good thing to have a government intervention. And, you know, when these people make promises, they need to live up to their promises. All of these things will not happen if they are living up to their promises. And we hope that the Minister of Labor and all relevant government institutions can have a dialogue and make these people to pay the people money. You're going to have people working and then you don't pay them.
That is just it, Emmanuel. That is just it. You know, today in our country, the people will come and use our people to pay them now. It become problem. So myself, we wonder why is it that you allow the man work for you and you can't pay the man. And you can't pay the man. Don't employ the man or don't contract the man. Because once you contract the man, you expect the man to work for you, and at the end you don't pay the man, it will bring chaos. So yesterday was not an easy one. More especially yesterday. My concern has just been why they will always use our Liberians against us. Because usually when it happens, they will always send a PSU to go there and begin beating their own black people. This one can behoove me so much as analysis in this whole thing. When I'm doing my analysis, I observe that why is it always they will always send the black people to go against their own black people? Is it because they had the money or is it because they are white people? Because the black man work for you, you not pay the man. Then at the end, you pay another black man to go and be a brother black man. So yesterday, I observed this thing from Yekepa. I was thinking on South Africa back in the day in Soweto, where black men were used.
But King, you know that the police are law enforcers. So when these things happen, they will have to actually intervene to restore kind. So that's the reason. But anyway,
I agreed. I agree, bro. Yeah,
anyway,
but how do you do?
Happen. But in so doing, we want those folks there in Nema County to have their pay, and AFCOM should actually go about giving those people that just benefit, because you cannot have them working for you and you cannot pay them. So
sure.
Is there anything perhaps you'd like to chip on before we leave you?
We're just going to hold you here it is for now until tomorrow.
Okay, thank you. Victor Cooper is our man there in Nema County. Thank you for updating us with this report. We'll join you tomorrow.
It's our pleasure.
Okay, Victor Cooper is our man there in Nema County, bringing us up to speed with those developments. So we will have to go back to Grand Bassa County, see as to whether we can talk with King Brown if we have it on. That would be a very good thing to have a conversation with him, and then we'll go to Christopher Fine. And Christopher Fine is there in Nimbatu as well. All right. This is the Today Show on Spoon 107.5 FM, folks. My name is Emmanuel David, and I'm alongside my colleague Lorena Honoré. And today we are here on the Thursday edition of the show, trying to connect with King Brown. As soon as we have him on, we will certainly kickstart the conversation and talk about some of those things that are making news in Grand Bassa County. This is the show, the Today Show on Spoon 107.5 FM, folks, wherever you are. however you listen, whatever the occasion is, we'd like to say welcome. We're not getting King, so we'll go to up on that's Lower Nima County to have a conversation with Christopher Fine. Yes. Some of those local happenings in the county, we have to know exactly what are some of those things making news in that part of Liberia. We have 27 minutes up to 9 o'clock from when I see them broadcast from the Spoon House in Congo Town. 27 minutes up to 9 o'clock, and this is the show. So we try to connect with Christopher Fine. If we cannot have him on, we'll go for a very short break, and then we come back. We will certainly have to rumble through the papers and give you a sense of understanding what is making news in the print media. So let's reconnect with Christopher Fine. He slipped off the line. As soon as we have him on, we will certainly move to. All right, we have Chris on the line from Lower Nima County. Am I right about that?
Good morning, Manuel. Good morning to the folks there this morning. How's your hand?
I'm fine. The energetic Christopher Fine. Lower Nima County. Am I right?
Yes, very perfect, my boy.
Okay. Lower Nima County, Christopher Fine. How is Lower Nima County and how things are?
Yeah, Lower Nima is okay. As 2029 get closer, citizens, some permanent sons and daughters of our district number 7 declared their intention to contest for the upcoming seat. I represent seat in district number 7.
It sounds interesting because we stay in 2026 and we have more we have a little time. Why so soon?
Yeah, so most of them their ambition came after the political leader of the CNC said he want to become president of Liberia instead of being representative of district number 7 in Denmark. So that means that some permanent sons of the districts have declared their intention to contest for a representative seat in 2029. According to them, they won't wait for election to be tomorrow before they declare their intention. So people should know their intention before 2029. And some of the people that we listen to in corridor saw Edizana Yan Jr., Opa Kwa, and one person that name will call, but he later on denied that he's not going to contest for the highest seat is Robert Howard, a businessman in Sacramento.
So it is for the backdrop from the statement that was made by District 7 Nima County representative that he has no interest in becoming a representative again. So folks there in the county have they have started expressing interest in running for the seat.
Yeah, sure. They are declared interest, and Honorable Musa Hassan Bedete earlier on have left the hand of Ibolo, one of the robots in the district. Honorable Nelson Bolo, King Chan, they just ended the 2023 general and presidential elections in district number 7. So against that, Honorable Musa Hassan Bedete, vote where they support to Honorable Nelson Bolo.
Chris, are you there?
Against that, other sons and daughters see this as an opportunity for them to be also taking a saving.
So let's talk about their impact. What are some of the impact they have been making over time there in the county to actually step forward?
For John Edizana Jr., he's been a civil society advocate a very long period of time. Have an organization that is Cheers Liberia that is in over the year been working. They've been implementing projects for USAID. They've been health awareness, and so in supporting of veterans that have been raped, people that have been raped, and don't have money to go to maybe the court or maybe to hire lawyers. They are always in the vanguard supporting that kind of cases and so on. And Opa Abenta, he is currently the youth chairman. Not a youth, but the Grand Football Association chairman in serving. Friends of Jeremiah Bakun in district number 7, and he has influential young men that have been helping a lot of young kids in terms of school going, supporting them in school and so on. Or recent, he just paid 22 students' fees at the Nimba University. He also supplied them rice, and he is according to him, he has motto too. So he has been the coroner for a long period of time. He has been making a lot of impact in the life of the youth in the district.
With these early pronounced, with the early interest being expressed by those individuals, what have been public reaction there in the county? Are they saying it is soon, or are they going for it? What do we know about that?
Obviously, this will always happen. Some are saying it is still soon, and they are looking the corridor. And some are also embracing them for their for coming on early, because according to some of them, they don't want to make decisions that will work.
Hello.
If they will not support them, then they will go to on the other hand. But for them, they know them totally well that they're going to contest. But those that are still thinking before maybe 2028, before coming up, I think that according to one of them, one of the youthful oppressing the district, who is Randa Nya, he said the intention of declaring the intention sooner, it will give them the clear chance to set them ahead of time.
Okay. So we will keep our eyes on those things and look as we move on. Is there anything perhaps you'd like to chip on before we take leave of you?
Thank you so much for having me this morning. And
okay.
we are working on other story to push on the platform tomorrow.
Okay, thanks so kindly. Christopher Farm from Lower Nima County. Thank you.
Thank you.
All right, folks, that would do it for the conversation with our correspondent. We don't have much time, and moreover, we have a little technical problem here, so we have to go and do some adjustment. 19 minutes after 9 o'clock. 9 o'clock, we have the guys from Promise Herbal Clinic. They will be here to have a conversation around their product and services as we move on the final lap of the program. So, folks, whatever you are, however you listed, whatever the occasion is, we say welcome. For those of you who are followers of the game, you're lovers of the game, we say keep playing. *7 99 *3 hash. *7 99 *3 hash. That's the code to play with. And the more you play, the better you stand a chance to make some cash for yourself. As we move on, we will do draws and give cash out to our folks. All right? As we move on, we will certainly do draws and give cash out to our folks. So keep playing. *7 99 *3 hash. My name is Emmanuel David. I'm alongside my colleague Lorena Honoré. Together, we here on the last the Thursday edition. Today's not the last day. The Thursday edition of the show, the 19th of February. The year is 2026. So we'll go for this very short break and come back, and then we'll move on.
Ministry of Transport is the only statutory body in the Republic of Liberia that is responsible for the issuance of driver license and the registration of motor vehicles. Our people therefore, we are encouraging all Liberians to not go anywhere to do any vehicle driver license or vehicle registration. If you do so, we will take those plates off of those vehicles, and you have to pay that fee all over again. The Ladua Revenue Authority collects revenue that's generated from motor vehicle activities at the Ministry of Transport and our decentralized points. We all have to be law-abiding. I'm admonishing you, I'm encouraging you, kindly proceed to the Ministry of Transport and get those things done. Anywhere else is considered illegal.
The President calls agriculture the heart of the arrest agenda. But you cannot claim agriculture is the heart while you slash its funding. Here's the people's alternative for our farmers. We must meet the international commitment to allocate 10% of our national budget to agriculture. Processing, not just planting. We must use windfalls to build processing plants, rice milling, cassava processing, and fisheries cold storage, so farmers move from hand to mouth to business for profit. Farmers move from hand to mouth to business for profit.
Ministry of Transport is the only statutory body in the Republic of Liberia that is responsible for the issuance of driver license and the registration of motor vehicles. Our people therefore, we are encouraging all Liberians to not go anywhere to do any vehicle driver license or vehicle registration. If you do so, we will take those plates off of those vehicles, and you have to pay that fee all over. The Ladua Revenue Authority collects revenue that's generated from motor vehicle activities at the Ministry of Transport and our decentralized points. We all have to be law-abiding. I'm admonishing you, I'm encouraging you, kindly proceed to the Ministry of Transport and get those things done. Anywhere else is considered illegal.
All right, welcome back to the show. Welcome back to the show. It is 14 minutes up to 9 o'clock. 14 minutes up to 9 o'clock. As I said initially, for those of you who are lovers of the game, you can continue to play as we go on. We will do draws and give cash out to our folks, all right? So all you need to do now is just to keep playing. Play with the minimum of 50 Liberian dollars, and then you stand a chance to make 25,000, 15,000, 10,000, and the minimum of 5,000 Liberian dollars. So let's bring on the Supreme Lady as we move on, and then get set. You're clear. Just from your side, yeah.
My side.
From your side.
But anyways, good morning, folks. I hope you're all doing good. We are here to make sure we bring you your job, and that is our job, and that is to give you information, to educate you, and to entertain you. And this is today's show. So many thanks to Emmanuel Palintier, who is always here to take care of you. My name is Lorena Honorary. Good morning.
Okay. So as we're here, it is Thursday again. It's Thursday, and it's a very good thing to be here. We crisscrossed the country already, and have a conversation with our folks.
Yeah, we also have Ambassador Khan Kaki, one of our interns, who is always here on Thursday and Friday.
You can just test your camera and come on. Yeah, just enter studio. The device not connected. I don't know. Are you in? Are you seeing me?
Well, he can be on the radio while it's being worked on. You see yourself, kind? We just want to welcome you wherever you are.
I will have to sort it out. Yes.
I'm taking off the hair.
Okay. Let me do it quickly. And
yeah, man. All right. So we arena, the entertainment arena. We might get to the health sector or the educational sector. You never know. But we are going to make sure you get all that you need to know and you need to get right here while we are here. We welcome you. This is the Today Show. We are live on Spoon 107.5, Fabric 101.1, Super 95.5. We are also live on Spoon TV, Fabric TV, Super TV, and on YouTube. Our handle is Spoon Talk. If you are driving, we'd like to urge you to take your time to drive safely. Make sure you keep your focus and save those precious lives, including yours. And if you are not well, we'd like to say, hey, this morning, because you are listening, we are praying with you. We pray you get well soon so that there be no evil report in your house. And if you just got in the country, maybe when we were asleep, we say, hey, welcome. Liberia is where you want to be. And the fact that you are here, make sure you go by all the laws and abide by the rules, of the country. If you are to observe any protocol, observe it. If you are a resident, you know what you are supposed to do. If you are a citizen, you also know what you are supposed to do. Sometimes they say because you are a citizen, so you want to misbehave. No, you can break the laws. Liberia is a country of laws. So you go by the rules and regulations of the country because there are people, a sector, a department, a division that is here to regulate the laws in the country. We welcome all of you that are listening, those that are watching via the internet. You are highly appreciated. Rapper Two Finger, we say good morning to you. Anthony D. You're Young, we say good morning to you. Prince Lan Po, good morning. Albert Kolako, Peter Dixon, Vinicius Junior Bar, always here. We appreciate you. Richard S.G. Momo, good morning. Joseph Buyon. Good morning to you, Elizabeth Borzi, Anthony Bill Vokba, Lucky Boy Gawe, Jonathan S. Sanwu Sinian. Lucky Boy Gawe is still there. Austin Zawolo, Jenna, that's gone let tuo pon kuo. Wait. He's following from Burrowville, and we say Wilma Dokolia. Good morning, Romeo Gay Jr. Good morning, Dale Hassel. Sarah Stan, Peter Vapila, good morning, Tina Matthew, Shedrick Betty, Stephen B. Wisse, Alexander Simmons, the Dovos Sekio. Good morning, Roberta Richards. Good morning to you, Lai Ekane, and good morning to you, J. Faya Sese. Also to you, Sataras. Sataras, hope all is going well, girl. Good morning. God is in control of everything. He's going to destroy the destroyers. He's going to silence every silencer. We pray, and we show. Kolako Kaba, good morning to you. Momo Johnson. Hope you are doing good. We are here to bring you information about Liberia. And Emmanuel Palintiri has already checked in with our correspondents. Let's see what is going on in the print media while he gets Ambassador Kine Kaki set up. to come on screen so that you know we are here together, the three of us, to bring you all information that you need about Mama Liberia. Yesterday, a breaking news happened, and that's 122 of the Liberia National Police. We are talking about Madam Cecilia Geekley Clark. Yesterday she resigned, and there has been rumors about that across corners and quarters of the country. People have been discussing and analyzing it, but it is the breaking news that happened yesterday. Why would she resign just early, in this position, this great, great position where, she would have the chance to serve her country? But, well, she resigned, and people are concerned. They have different things they are discussing. People say, oh, they already had somebody to put there. Oh, the woman was being undermined. But she she had her press conference. She resigned, and you listen to what she said. Yeah, that's a breaking news. We're going to get into it. And we are also going to open the lines to make sure our people call and tell us what is on their mind, especially when it comes to happenings of Liberia. Maybe you want to talk about environmental situations, the climate change. We never really experienced dry season. Now we see sun shining, for a few weeks now. But it has been raining heavily, hectare scatter. Have you sat down as a Liberian? Have you sat down and put it into your mind to say, let me think about why, dry season they didn't come to my country. We didn't have dry season early. Have you done that? I don't know. But these are things you should be concerned about. Maybe the deforestation issue. Do you want to read about it? Do you want to know what could be the reason, what has led to it? Well, it is up to you to make it your priority, because this is your country, this is where you live, this is where you have your loved ones, and you want everything to be okay. Yeah, you think Liberia, you know that you want Liberia to be safe. Let's welcome you, Wekley Chill, Kolako Koba, James Dukley, and Asata Nasa Kamara. You are also there. We're going to get into the paper. So many thanks to our correspondents also of Monrovia. Liberia is not just Montserrado. The reason why so many people are here, everybody crowd up into this one Montserrado here. Yeah, you can have beautiful home there in Banga, but you say you're not going home. In Popolo, you say you're not going home. In Kanta, you say you're not going home. Everybody here. In fact, where you live in, there is no bathroom. You take bath at the back of the house, making it very filthy. The community, people can pass and walk around in peace. You got to see the grain all over the place. It doesn't stop there. You also have to use buckets to go to the latrine. These things are not even happening in some counties. Least to talk of Montserrado. So it's better you go to where you feel more comfortable, where you be more successful. Everybody don't have to be in Monrovia. Monrovia is not the United States of America. And trust me, even there are people in the United States of America, they shouldn't be there because they're not doing nothing there. Yeah. Calm restored to Yekepa, Nima County. Let's get into that story while we await Emmanuel Palindiri and Ambassador Khan Kaki to get back on screen, so that I would like to go through one or two of the stories. Right now, I'm looking at the front page Africa, and see 27 arrested, police weapon retrieved. All right, so we await the glitches to stop so that we bring you that unfolding event. Is right here on this 19th day of February 2026 on the front page Africa. But before we get into it, so tell us, how has it been and what do you have for us this morning?
It's always been good and good of God. See myself alive this morning, and alone is something I'm grateful to God for.
Yeah. Life is priceless. Some people are still fighting and struggling for their lives in different hospitals and ICU, intensive care unit. I've been there before, and I don't want to ever see myself there again. For mine, I want to give birth, but there were people there screaming and crying. Somebody was suffering from cancer. Somebody was suffering from some internal diseases, and So just being healthy alone is priceless. Don't forget, there are a lot of people with loads of money, but they are not well, they are not healthy. And there are people that you think they have it all there, but it's just not happy in their heart and in their souls. And that alone is some disease. And some diseases are just incurable. The doctors cannot help. So it's a good thing to be in your life. What else do you have for us?
Just things from the market.
Okay, he's done.
Yeah, just things from the market.
Mm-hmm.
It was yesterday that I went to the market because I had a whole day home yesterday.
Okay.
Yeah, so I visited the market yesterday. This time I didn't go to Oro Market because I just go Oro Market. So I went to 8th Street there. There's a market there.
Is it? It's not chocolate. No.
Around the 5th Street, when you use the back row.
When you use Charlatan Road.
Charlatan Road. There's a market there.
Is it Nesepito Market? Chocolate.
Yeah.
Nesepito Chocolate.
I think yes.
So Chocolate Market is where EOW. I think it's the same market. Nesepito Chocolate Market.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. So what are the prices?
Yeah, it was because people be like, what kind or you go to check the prices. So when I went there, I noticed that the price there had not been no changes. It has always been the same. The rice was so at the same price on the old road. The aspect of the greens, the flowers, and just like that, the oil, everything they are the same prices. So the rice is just like there's 2,700.
Okay.
Yeah, the rice is 2,000.
That's
5 kg.
Okay.
Yeah, 2,700. The flowers the same price at $36 too as well. The oil the same thing. The alcohol oil 560. The rare oil 500. The big dino, the very big dino. Then a small dino 150, 160, and the list goes on just like that. So yeah.
Transportation. The gas price.
Yeah.
The gas prices are not stable, but maybe if you should go to the gas stations, you will understand the prices because more people go to gas stations to purchase their gas. They don't want to buy from the camp boys. But when you are driving through or you are moving and you see, they always put their little
the camp boys.
And then that's where you write using crayon to put the price of gas for that day. If it is the same, then it remains there. But the thing is, I noticed that it is always changing. It's not always the same.
Yeah, it's not always the same prices. The gas station, they say once the rates claimed, the prices change. Yeah. So for Condes gas station, the sales gas gallon for $720. $725 Liberty.
So for the gallon. $720
Yeah.
That would be equivalent in US a gallon, and that means that a gallon is now up to $5.
No. It's full. It'll be $4.02.
Okay, it'll be $4.02.
Yeah. Then you have
all right. So that does it for the prices of gas. Basic commodities. It is important for us to know them because these are things that we use, we consume every day. Even if you don't have a car, you always have to maybe boat or bike or keke or a taxi or a bus, whatever it is that you use. So you must have gas. Wonder why people say they will sell gas, oil and gas, and also for food. So restaurants, they have three types kinds. We have the kobo shop. They have I can call it lapabido. They have the lapabido. They have the plank bido and the glass bido, and they have some those when you enter it, you know what you're talking, because there are restaurants when you go into to that restaurant, you have to use the elevator to get into it. So it depends which one you can afford to go into. So
Definitely.
all you know, something man just gain
It's tasty.
So kind we say thank you for being on the show, for bringing us basic commodities. We know you are going to be back tomorrow morning to have serious discussion when it comes to social issue, or even when it comes to the church, when it comes to health, when it comes to education. We depend on you to give us to give us a beautiful topic tomorrow. Our technical problem could cause health issue. So we thank you for being here. Okay, Khan?
Okay. So the technical problem could cause health issue. So we will have to run through the papers, and then we will join our guys shortly. The Promise Herbert guys will join us shortly as we go on. So there you have it. Kai brought us the updates from the market. So we have the front page Africa newspaper here. And on the headlines, we are seeing stories. Ex-VP Howard Taylor calls son's death the worst moment of my life. She's quoted as saying that it is the worst moment of her life. So that's it. You grab that story on the front page African newspaper. Another story on the front page African newspaper: 27 arrested. Police weapon retrieved after AFCOM's workers clash with security. And our correspondent Victor Cooper talk about this. Okay. So police in Nimba County have arrested 27 individuals following a violent protest by workers of AFCOM, a subcontractor of Ashala Mental Liberia, that left 8 police officers injured and briefly disrupted peace in the mining town of Yekepa. Nimba County Police Commander ACP Lamin Mending confirmed to Front Page Africa that the arrests were made after a protest over alleged unpaid salaries and benefits escalated into a confrontation with security personnel. All right, so you want to get more of that? You certainly have to get the Front Page Africa newspaper. Another story on the Front Page Africa newspaper: top worker aids back ban security group amid public backlash. Following the Ministry of Justice order for the immediate cessation of activities linked to the National Fuller Security of Liberia, that's NFSL, which is branded unauthorized and one poses serious national security concerns. President Joseph Boakar's Press Secretary Kula Fofana has mounted a real public defense of the group, calling for its reform and regulation rather than an outright ban. On Monday, February 16, the ministry issued a statement citing alarming report images in public communication circulating on social media about the group's recruitment activities. We don't have to go further. If you want to get that story, you certainly have to get the Front Page Africa newspaper. Foreign Minister, former Foreign Minister Katam pays tribute to fallen civil rights icon Jesse Jackson. Former Foreign Minister Monique Katam has paid tribute to American civil rights icon Reverend Jesse Louis Johnson Sr., who died at 84 in the United States after years of declining health, describing him as a peacemaker with a true passion for Liberia. Jackson, who publicly disclosed in 2017 that he had been diagnosed. Right, let's move forward. Let's get to other stories because this thing is kind of a tripping. So we have to get to other stories quickly. Let's go to the New Dawn newspaper and see what the New Dawn has. The front page is tripping. Okay, let's go to the New Dawn and see what the New Dawn has for us. Okay, and shortly we will bring on the guys from the Promise Herbal Clinic as we go on. The New Dawn newspaper is next on the newsstand. Let's see what the New Dawn newspaper has yet. This too is tripping. Wow. This too is tripping. It is certainly tripping, and we cannot go further. You know, we are taking these stories from the internet, so when the internet is not loading fast, we will have some problem. We will certainly have some problems. So that's it. That's it. All right, let's go to. I saw a story on one of the local media pages. Okay, let's go to it. Let's see whether we can just roll it out for you quickly, and then we take a break. All right, one of the local stations in Liberia posted this on their page. Credit goes to OKFN Yenti Topa. U.S. authorities have arrested Maurice Brown, a 45-year-old Liberian national, on allegation of immigration fraud in Minneapolis, Minnesota. The U.S. Department of Homeland Security said Brown was taken into custody on January 15 as part of Operation Twin Shell, a joint effort by U.S. Citizenship and Immigration Services and U.S. Immigration and Custom Enforcement targeting suspected immigration fraud. Investigators allege Brown overstayed his student visa after arriving in 2014 and later enlisted in Pennsylvania Army National Guard despite lacking legal status. Authorities say he made false claims in application for permanent residence and naturalization, including misrepresentation, prior military service, and citizenship status. He was reportedly employed as a correction officer in Minnesota at the time of his arrest. So this Liberian was arrested for the 45-year-old Maurice Brown for visa overstay. Now I will tell you, when you go in America, you have an intent to live there, it better you go on the appropriate program instead of going on another program, then you want to overstay your visa. And when these things happen, when you fall into the hands of the law enforcers, then your problem starts. So we're encouraging others. If you want to go there, they have visas that you can go for stay and live there permanently instead of going on visiting visa and then you overstay your visa and these things happen. And that paint a darker image. And that's why you see at times you have too much visa denial. And it was one of the reasons stated by the Americans that result to the huge visa denial we have in our country. People say, oh yeah, Liberia is a close ally to America, but in so doing, being a very close ally to America, you have to respect the people law. You have to respect the people law. They have rules, they have regulations. So in keeping the friendship, gotta respect the laws. So that's it. We don't have much time. We have to take a very short break. And then we come back. We will usher in our guests from the Promise Herbal Clinic. And then we run to the last edition. That's the final lap of the program, the Today Show, wherein we're going to have the guys from the Promise Herbal Clinic as we run through the last edition of the show. All right. They've been here for at least 3 to this is a fourth appearance. And they have been giving out some information as it relates to their services and products. And this is health matter. And it matter a lot. Remember, your health is wealth. If you are healthy, you will certainly go on and do those things that you need to do. So do not take your health for play. We'll have this conversation on the radio. They are very important for you because your health is wealth. We'll take a very short break. We'll come back. We will certainly usher in our guys from the Promise Herbal Clinic. They're going to sit with us on the final lap of the program, the Today Show on Spoon 107.5 FM. Let's take a break. We'll be back shortly.
The president calls agriculture the heart of the arrest agenda. But you cannot claim agriculture is the heart while you slash its funding. Here's the people's alternative for our farmers. We must meet the international commitment to allocate 10% of our national budget to agriculture. Processing, not just planting. We must use windfalls to build processing plants, rice milling, cassava processing, and fisheries cold storage, so farmers move from hand to mouth to business for profit. Farmers move from hand to mouth to business for profit.
Ministry of Transport is the only statutory body in the Republic of Liberia that is responsible for the issuance of driver license and the registration of motor vehicles. Our people therefore, we are encouraging all Liberians to not go anywhere to do any vehicle driver license or vehicle registration. If you do so, we will take those places off of those vehicles, and you have to pay that fee all over. The Liberia Revenue Authority collects revenue that's generated from motor vehicle activities at the Ministry of Transport and our decentralized points. We all have to be law-abiding. I'm admonishing you, I'm encouraging you, kindly proceed to the Ministry of Transport and get those things done. Anywhere else is considered illegal.
All right, welcome back. Welcome back to the show, the final lap of the Today Show on Spoon 107.5 FM. As I said initially, we will have the guys from the Promise Herbal Clinic, which of course we have Prince Tokpa here already. And we have to move from good morning, Mr. Tokpa. How are you doing? And how's the Promise Herbal Clinic?
Good morning to you too as well, alongside Lorena. I'm good, and the Promise Herbal Clinic is actually making progress. And then I actually want to say thanks to you guys for the platform provided too as well. We say Promise Herbal Center or Promise Herbal Clinic is located at Chocolate City Junction, and Chocolate City Junction is located on the Bonneville Belt. Others call it Somata Drive, and other people call it the Chippewa Freeway. So as soon as you get at the junction, ask any motorcycle for the Ghana Clinic. It is called the Ghana Clinic because it is owned by our Ghanaians, and 90% of the herbs from Ghana. So we say at Promise Health Center, we also do registration for free. And then we run your lab. It is free too as well. And all you have to do is purchase your medication. And then at Promise Health Centers, we deal with a lot of illness when it comes to epilepsy, infection, chronic cold, prostate or prostate cancer, high sugar level, high blood pressure, low blood pressure, high cholesterol, ulcer, diabetes, fibrosis, stroke, typhoid, malaria, and so forth. So we say come by the clinic, and then our registration is free, and we scan you from head to toes for all of your illness. We're not going to treat you for only one. You say, oh, I get malaria. We only do malaria check and let you go. So we scan you before we give you our herbs. Remember now, because they say herbal clinic, so our blood will play with or will play with gamma C. No. It is from your herb result. We actually give you medication to take. So those of you with stroke who have been abandoned by a relative or your relative too busy to put food on the table for you, Promise Health Center also do home service for only stroke patient. All right. I repeat, home service for only stroke patient. And those of you who are asking about Promise Health Center in some counties, I just want you to know that we are in Grand Bassa County. And then I might give it to as well, including Grand Cape Mount. So you can check it out. This is the clinic number for better information, 0777 644 That's the clinic number, 0777 644 310. That's the clinic number. I repeat, 0777 644 I know someone at Omar probably sitting somewhere and be like, oh, what not called triple? So I'm saying 0777 644 310. Let me come to the men with drugs addiction first. And those of you in the habit of smoking, weed, cigarette, kush, or whatever, or drugs addiction, we say we also deal with people with smoking addiction. And then other people have been smoking for a couple of years now. They have come to realize that all the smoking thing I gotta leave it because it's no longer good for me. So those of you who smoke a lot and you want to leave it, or probably you have a relative or friends you care about, you have been carrying them from places to places, from rehab and things, but still when you bring them by the joint, can be getting there, you gotta go back to go get that joint and then jump back into smoking habit again. But I Promise Health Center will cleanse you, flush the drugs out of you, and then give you herbs to be drinking. Within 2 to 3 weeks time, it will turn the smoke sin into a present for you. So all you gotta do is take the medication. Some people getting medicine, they can take it. We'll take it 1, 2, 3 days. No, they close our whole medicine business. So we say, when we give you the herbs, you have to be taking the herbs. But once you are at the clinic, we cleanse you, run your lab. That is free. Registration is free too as well. All you got to purchase is your medication. And then drugs addiction people, those of you who can smoke, we ask you to take advantage of Sundays. We are open from Monday to Sundays, 7:30 a.m. to 5:30 p.m. So once you can smoke of drugs addiction, you can take drugs, whatever. We say take advantage of Sundays, and then that is when we actually pay full attention to you. But from Monday to Saturdays, the clinic is packed. So we ask drugs addiction people to take advantage of Sundays. And then let me come to the females too. There are some females who notice that sometimes you notice that the cream that boy using, the cream making boy fine or skin shining. So you hear ask boy say boy which one the cream you using? Boy call the cream into you. Driveway too, she take the cream, she start using it, start putting scratch marks all on driveway. For that reason, driveway can wear no sexy. Driveway can go to the beach. The only clothes driveway buy that is slaughtered. You know why it's slaughtered in Korokwa? That the long Congo dress and stab it to your busute. And busute is your crazy boom, you know now. So so you always buy the long slaughtered away, and then they come away to your crazy boom thing. For that reason, you can go to the beach. So say you have a machine and then medication to treat you to take that scratch marks off the skin. And then those of you with tattoos too, all right? Some people, other people drew the tattoos with me. I remember back then, people drew the tattoo because they want to remember certain things in their life. Some people took their parents' names, their children, and other things, but other people sees it. They say, oh, but once they get that, I'll do my own. You juke it now, that it become such an embarrassment for you. You want to move it, but how you will remove it. So say, come at Promise Ever Center too as well, where we have machine to remove tattoo. But you gotta know, pain will be easier. Yeah.
So
Let me play you cool one time.
You have machine to remove tattoo.
Yeah. But pain will be easier. Yeah.
Okay.
Screw cool, yeah. Pin will be there. The same way you can put it there, the same way we'll remove it. So a little pin will be into it too. So those of you who want to remove your tattoos, you can come at Promise Ever Center, and those of you the females with scratch marks on the skin too, you can come. And we have just brought in those machines so you can take an advantage and come to as well.
To remove what? Is that
tattoo?
Is that tattoo? What's up? Stretch mark.
Yeah, that's why I'm talking about scratch mark. You know, that's why I say driveway use or cream. You know, the cream I agree with driveway. Now I agree with, but you know.
Scarf and they have normal scratch marks.
So,
Stretch marks. I'm sorry.
So yeah, I have no more scratch marks, but I'm talking about this.
Some people encounter stretch marks. They have stretch marks on their body to you know, after birth.
So that's why I made mention of the cream. The cream that Atete said, those of you using the cream, right?
So it is restricted to those who use cream and they have stretch marks due to cream.
For now.
Okay.
So so you come to as well, and then so you can have the scratch marks removed, so you can get to the beach in your sexy, to show you the females. And then my men too, who could come? Yeah, I always talking about the men because I love you guys, and you know you're my men. And, you know, at times women cheat too when they're not getting that extra satisfaction from a husband and thing. You're putting food on the table, you're doing everything for her, taking care of the kids, you fix her hair or medicare, pedicure, everything on time, but then you notice you still cheating. But then I'm talking about the men who can cheat, you know, some men that love a board and they got 2-3 girlfriends outside. And then with that 2-3 girlfriends they have outside, you got to pass to all of them before getting home. And then when you get home, you tired, all you do is eat and sleep, your Jew complain, stay. So I'm talking about that men who can cheat. No, I'm not talking about cheater. I'm talking about men who face with that problem of go to come. You and your Jew go somewhere, you're the first to come. Each time you go, you're the first to come. Sometimes you go, you call all your van. You come by the same thing. So I'm saying to you, come at Promise Ever Center to where we will have to give your medication. But before we give you that medication, we got to run your lab and then know what is actually happening to you. Those of you with a sore on your feet, and then some women get sore, some people get sore. Some people it was caused by kowa, not a kowa feeling, but it's sore still on your foot. So you've been there for a couple of years, 4, 5 years, 10 years, and then you have tried so many places, and then you still carrying out one source. For that reason, some people then call you so Oma, so Pape, witchcraft Oma, witchcraft Pape, and you feel embarrassed. So say come at Promise Ever Center, where we'll have to run your lab, all of your labs. All right. We're not going to do it for only the soul. No. We run out of the labs, and then we'll get to know what is actually happening to you. The reason we run out of the lab because some people will come and say, oh, that fibers I got, I know that diabetes. When go check it now, we notice also on high blood pressure to prostate, chronic infection. And then we'll tell you these are all the things I'm doing. So your own tutor will listen to you and do all of the lab and then tell you these are all the things that are happening to you. And that service is free. But other people have their personal doctors or the personal clinic, and then they would just want to run their lab and say, oh, I want to take my lab result to another medical center to take treatment from there. So once you're going through that process of taking your lab result to another medical center, all you got to do is pay for the service, right? So you pay for the service and they can give you your lab results. But once you come to the clinic, we register you and run your lab. That is free, and then all you got to do is pay for your medication. Other people come to the clinic and then the medication money not correct. Back then, we used to give them the medication on the go, and then some will come and pay the money for the medication they have taken, but others will go and then the medication will finish. They be afraid to come out until they think they're about to treat them again. Then they come out and say, "Oh yeah, you're sorry, you know, I went out of town." So for that reason, we post up to it. Once you pay, the one you pay for, we'll give it to you and keep the other medication. So those of you with stroke, fibers, diabetes, also stomach, high cholesterol, high and low blood pressure, high sugar, prostate cancer, chronic infection, epilepsy, chronic infection, and then typhoid, malaria, so forth, we say come at Primary Service Center. Like I said, we do home service for only stroke patients. So once you guys stroke, you gotta take an advantage and call the clinic number. If you are unable to get it or nobody to bring you to the clinic, this is the clinic number 0777 644 310. Those of you with the cataract on your eyes too, take an advantage. I'm at the clinic. Once you notice that as soon as possible, come at the clinic. Let's scan you, run the lab, and know what is actually happened to you, so we can give you help. Some people don't have money to do surgery. Others are afraid to do surgery, so we say come at the clinic. We will have herbs for you to be drinking so that cataract can go away. Those of you with honor or hydroxy, yeah. And then you've been keeping it, you're afraid to share with somebody. Oh no, I can tell the person, I can do this. Let me keep it there. I get money, I go do my surgery secretly, and then so I can be free from this. At Primary Service Center too, we have herbs for you, but before we give you our medication, you have to go through the lab. That's the procedure. Remember, like I said, we're not playing with Gamosi, we're not guessing. It is from your herb result. We give you our medication to take. So those of you who have your see, take an advantage, come at the clinic. This is the clinic number 0777 And those of you, the female with chronic infection too as well, even the men with chronic infection, we say come at Primary Service Center where we have multiple of herbs for you. For the women at times before the infection show is very difficult. And these are some of the reasons you notice some women as soon as they begin to see that message or that period, that's the time they experience sharp pain with under the stomach. They experience that pain always, let's say menstruation pain, right? And then it has been happening to you for a couple of years now. And other people say, same thing happened to me. I try all over. I've been going places and then it's still happening. So I think this is normal. So let me let it be. So for that reason, if you got to go to work, once you are ongoing that process of seeing your message, you don't go anywhere. So women go 3 days, 4 days, 5 days, all depends on individuals. And then within those days, you don't got to go to work. If you got to go to work, you put in an excuse. So every month, people at your office know, say, oh, the trooper at the time, everybody know your secret. So for that reason, you put in an excuse to go do business. You don't go, even to go to class, you don't go until it is over. We say, come at Primary Service Center, let run all of your life and know what is actually happening to you before we give you our herbs to take. All right. So we say the clinic is located Chocolate City Junction, and Chocolate City Junction is located on the Bonneville Belt or Somalia Drive or the Chippewa Freeway. So those of you from Newtown, West Point, Congo Town, Stephen Double Estes, R2 Community, RIA Highway, D Block, Duboro, 05, Oro, Sin City Single, Sin City Town, LT Looking Town, Carwell City, wherever you're from, Kakata, Buchanan, Grand Cayman, Sino, Ganta, wherever you're from, say, take me to Chocolate City Junction, and Chocolate City Junction is located on the Bonneville Belt, which is called Somalia Drive, Auto City Chippewa Freeway. Soon you get to that junction, ask anybody say, take me to the Ghana Clinic. Like I said, it is called the Ghana Clinic because it's owned by our Ghanaians, and 90% of the herbs is from Ghana. All right. So all you got to do is get at the clinic. And those of you, the bus drivers or taxi drivers, keke riders, who always sitting on the back because of that, you're experiencing that back pain. The reason is you always on your back, pardon me. So the blood is not flowing within the body. At times the bad blood set within your back. For that reason, you notice you experience pain all the time. Each time you take pain tablet, you go back on the same back, you sit down driving from place to place. And then other people haven't do a mustache, right? So probably you need a mustache. Come at the clinic. We have multiple of mustache machines. Those of you who machine, we say we have females to do your mustache. You want men to do yours, he will. And then the service is provided for free. So if you're walking around sometimes, you're feeling some illness in your body, come at the clinic, get registered and do your lab. You never know what may be happening in the body. The lab is free. If you do your lab and you're free from all illness, you can walk away. And that's free too as well. So once you come, you scan, you do your lab, you're free from all illness. Like I said, you walk away with nothing paid to the clinic. But when we do your lab, we notice you have illness, we'll tell you. And then you don't want to buy the medication, you want to take your lab result to another clinic, you're allowed to do so. But once you say nothing to you, you won't go, or we notice the illness in your body, you say, oh, I'm going, you can go. We're not going to give you a result to. But if you want a result, you be bold and say, I want the result, we'll give it to you. And then you pay for the service. But once you are there and say, oh, I bought my medication from Promise Herbal Center, that is free, and then all you got to purchase is your herbs. So those of you with stroke, fiber, diabetes, also high cholesterol, high and low blood pressure, high sugar level, prostate, chronic co-infection, epilepsy, malaria, typhoid, we say come at Promise Herbal Center. To acquire, call 0777 644 310. And then the clinic is located at Chocolate City Junction. You get out of Junction to any motorman say, take me to the Ghana clinic. And my old man and my papa don't do the backyard farming in an isolated area. You don't want to land to waste. You're doing your leg cassava, aloe, pepper, and thing. But then you notice the pain all in your legs, your joints, and everything. For that reason, anytime you buy medication, you take it and then you go by the same pain. You know, at times the body need mustache, like I said, come at the clinic too as well. We'll do your mustache that's free. All right, so the blood can run within your body. And then those of you with high blood pressure, who the pressure not choke down here or the pressure not knocked down, we say come at Promise Herbal Center, or we have herbs in some of the drugstores within Monovia that is called Bako, B-A-K-O. Bako is good for high blood pressure patient. Those of you with high blood pressure, we take in Bako. It reduces the numbness. And those of you with high cholesterol too as well, we say take in Bako. And those of you with high blood pressure, at times you notice your eyesight is not clear. It is blunt, and then your hands getting numb. You notice headache. And then other people at times when you say things, you notice that blood will start running from your nose. You say, oh, that manambu, we're in the way back, because the manambu, that not in my nose, hey, boss. And you know, so we say, take advantage to that. That could be a pressure, all right? So we say, taking Bako. Bako is good for you. But then one thing you should know, those of you with low blood pressure don't have to take in Bako. Bako is not good for you. Come at the clinic where we'll have other medication for you that have low blood pressure. And then let's talk about the females too. Those of you, once you are breastfeeding your child, you don't have to take in Bako. Bako is not good for you. And then if you are pregnant, don't take in Bako. Those of you who can use the bathroom freely too as well, we say come. And then so you can use the bathroom freely. We have multiple herbs for you. And then make sure you run your lab. And then before you take our medication, the medication have no side effect, but all you got to do is boss it. Yeah. You got to boss it for you take the medication. So if you got money to boss it to any other restaurant or Lavabido, jump to UTT. That's the recent cocoa shop in town. It's called UTT under the tree. You know, a lot of women are cooking the late food to the houses. Over on the tree, so soon it can be used. So you get it, you boss it, and take your medication. Boss it mean eat now, you know, boss it don't lose it. So you gotta eat for you take the medication. So those are the services we run on. He's a Ghanaian, but been here for a couple of years now. So all you gotta do is come at the clinic. Like I made mention on my man, I was talking about my man working come soon, yeah. So come there too. So your children can start calling you 1 minute man or 2 minute man. So these are the services we render to our people. And then this is the clinic number 0777 644 310 0777 644. All the chipping in free way. Stroke, fiber, diabetes, also high cholesterol, high and low blood pressure, high sugar level, prostate, chronic co-infection, epilepsy, typhoid, malaria, and so forth.
And Marguerite, when you were talking, you made mention of some of the areas that the primary herbal clinic extended. You said Grand Basso,
Yeah.
Kakata, and
Grand Cape Mount County.
Do we have all of the services in the locations?
Exactly. We have people there now, and then we have all of the senior herbs are there and services render to these people.
And the price of those things that are affordable.
Yeah. You know, some people be worried, say, oh, because the thing from Ghana, so I think the price too high. 1,000 or 1,005.
Because we have to declare in terms of the mustache and all other things. Do you guys carry on such functions at those other locations, those extended locations?
Exactly. So, you know, other people go do the mustache, they hardcore, they say, go to my lab and send that free. When you go to the lab, you get caught up and then you get to know that, oh, you have illness. But the mustache is free of charge. Yeah, so we actually do the massage for a couple of people who have stroke. You know, we use a machine to rub on you, the vein. Some at times the blood gets stuck within the vein, and then you know the blood has keep circulating alongside the medication. So we do the massage for free.
And I want you to leave more emphasis on the prescription, how people as it relates to getting the prescription from the doctors, and two, the issue that has to do with people that are supposed to take this herb and people that are not supposed to take the herb. Earlier on, you made mention of baby mama, baby money. So I just want you to just go over because I think it is very important to inform the public about those things because some of them you don't want people taking the herb and then something else happen. So you getting the necessary information, I think that will help. So I just want you to lay emphasis on those two things in terms of the prescription, as whether we're getting the herb, have some prescription and all of those things, and moreover those who are supposed to take it and those who are not supposed to take it.
So that's why we actually made mention. We said that before we give you our herbs, right? You have to go through the lab. It is free. You know, some people will actually be afraid, I won't do lab, I don't want medication. So we say no, that's no to that. So once you go through the lab and then we'll have the results, we will know the type of herbs to give you. And then for the backhoe, which I made mention that baby mama who keeping the baby titty and got a ticket. Backhoe heal a lot of illness within the body. That's why we put it out there to the market and have no side effect except for those females who are mentioned. You give them baby titty or you're pregnant, you don't have to take it. Clear to the point. You're pregnant, you take it, you better move. All right, yeah. When you're pregnant, you take it, your belly will move. Absolutely, no time it will move the belly. So if you give them baby titty, you give them baby titty, and then you take it, something might happen to the child. Either the child wrap it, or the child gets sick too as well. So that's the reason we say that a child from 12-year-old down to 1, we don't treat them at the clinic. All right, if you have your babies from 12 to 1 year or from 1 to 12 years, it's a no to that. We don't treat them at the clinic. So before we give you our herbs, once you come to the clinic, we register you, we make sure you go through the lab process before giving you the medication. So sometimes, you know, some people don't go to 1 month, 2 months. Some children people, they don't even know the parent know. So when you get there, before we give you that medication, we got to check you and know what is actually happening within the body. So we run all of the lab, ultrasound, AIDS, blood grouping, everything, we run it and then let you know these are the things that are happening to you. And then we give you the medication we're supposed to give you. So backhoe is a no-no to pregnant woman, and it's a no-no to women who are breastfeeding children. And for both gender, once you have low blood pressure, that's a no to you too. All right.
Blood pressure, you can take backhoe.
No, you can't take
You know,
backhoe.
the reason I ask that question because at times you see people will buy a certain medication and then I'm your friend too now. I meet you and then we're talking and then I have some health problem and then you say, oh man, what do you think? Not doing my test. And I just go on and say, my man, let me take 2-3 times. I take it, I like it, and that's their count. So my question is coming from that background and making clarity on that
so that people who are in the hospital and then for those medication do not share it.
No.
Do not share it because that is for you. You were tested, and then the doctor decided to give you a specific medication so that you can cure your sickness. So do not share it. If you buy a bottle, you take it home. Your sister said, let me taste it. Say no. Go out of health facility, the Farmers Herbal Clinic in Chocolate City, do your test, and then they will give you yours. Because you know that that person has some of those problems and some of those things that if you are experiencing, you cannot take tobacco. So that's why I asked you so you make more clarity.
Mr. Wow, I would like to ask you a question. We talk about clients being massaged at home, most especially, specifically those who have stroke, right? What has been the result so far?
Yeah, a couple of people been calling too, and then we'll also have people who go out there. And then people call in most of the time, and then we have to put the machines in the car. And then it actually making progress. Yes, it actually
So
making
that's why the
progress. And
massage
also,
comes in.
yeah, so the massage comes in when, other people been abandoned. So people, when you fall from stroke, a family member say, oh, they ain't rapping me. So, and then other people, you got stroke too. Your family member got to go to work and put food on the table for you because you can't do for yourself. So, and you're home alone, nobody to take care of you. So, we decided to do home service for you.
Okay.
And
So you
help them
go
making
to take
progress.
care of them, not
Yeah,
just a massage.
exactly. We go there with the medication, the machine too as well. The massage machine, most especially for the stroke patients and other equipment like hands equipment for stroke patients and less equipment. And then depending your condition, if we have to remove your entire clothes, we will. So if you call to us and say, oh, but I'm in, oh, but I don't want to do my massage, and then
So you have masseurs who are both men and women.
exactly. Exactly.
What has been the ages range when it comes to those who have suffered stroke? Some of your patients that have, suffered.
There are so many nowadays. I can tell
Young
you for free, young people for sure these days. The young people are too many according to the medical result at the clinic, and then too many young people. I must admit, the old people are there too, but the young people supersede the old people these days. Yeah.
So I know your doctor, Dr. Pate, will always give them pieces of advice. But do they get completely restored? These are questions that come forth, and when you leave the show, and people are asking, do they get completely restored? Because they say, oh yeah, we have gone for massages, there are masseurs that take care of people. We go, you still the person hand, so now the hand still not yet straight, and the fingers are not moving. Maybe the hand was straight and the hands got straight, but the fingers not moving. And but for you, I want to know from Promise Herbal Clinic, if when Dr. Tell your group, the crew, the medical crew there or the masseurs, when they go and they massage these people well, if that everything they can be fully restored like they were before.
Yeah, depending on some individuals, right? A couple of people go there and then say, "Oh, I'm okay, I'm fine." But other people, when you go to the massage, and then some people in there say, "Don't drink it, don't smoke," right?
They will say,
And then when you leave from there, they say, "Oh, I'm in a crazy man. Don't have to drink." But Dr. Tete is working on something too as well. And then when we update our payment to some of these stations in and around, we'll have maybe we'll have one or two patients at a time to come with us and then explain, and then we'll also
we come to you then.
exactly
It'll be a nice one.
we will be happy.
Bring the TV
Yeah,
there.
exactly. We'll be happy. I think
Your full-time days, you would have chosen one of the days that would just come there. Well, it's okay. Now that you know, the TV can come anywhere. Spoon TV, they just come there and see some of it. Depends on your patients too, because they're not all the patients.
Exactly.
That's what we are all
Yeah.
Not all the patients people to know that
To
they had
know.
this thing. Do you know that
Exactly.
people die from diseases because they were ashamed to say that they were sick? They
Sure.
couldn't share it. So it's a good thing to always share. And Herbal, Promise Herbal Clinic is doing well by coming on the radio and TV to encourage you to come and get your healings. The people say they're not dealing with gamosi, they're not coming for red cloth on their face. This is now or not because they say herbal, you say, oh, that is juju people. They say no. That Ghana clinic, and you know, right to chocolate city there. You come there, all these diseases my lady talking about, they can make you better. You come and tell you first thing you need to do is to do run your test. They're like Emmanuel said, somebody will just see their friend taking medicine and say, oh, if they think it makes better, it can make it better. You also discourage that, right? Okay, so like you said, it's a good thing for us to know those suffering stroke. I don't know why right now a lot of young people just suffering stroke. People suffering from stroke. You see young people the other time at the ministerial complex, I saw a lot of young people going to work, and most of them have stroke. Almost 3, 4 persons I saw with stroke, and they are young, and I'm wondering what's going on. Why would young people be having stroke now? I thought it used to be happening for the old people. But I know that the data will explain to them when they get there the reason why they suffer stroke, you know, and after running their test. So it's a good thing to come and take your medication at Promise Herbal Clinic. But the men say they can come to you and they will massage you and you will feel better. You've been asking me questions. They will sure they can restore people because now they will do it, the person wrist, it will be horrible, but the fingers too, it will be stiff. According to my Prince Topak, everything will be restored. But you have to go by the rules, right? If they say don't smoke, don't drink, don't smoke, don't drink. They say don't go play and do the thing. That's what I'm not gonna go play and do the thing. That's what to do. Or that one not part of it.
It's part of it.
So you have to go by the rules. Right? They say you can save money, maybe the other side can function, but the other side can function. But they say you not do nothing until you complete, until the massage, until everything be restored. Down. So you are a brother in our community. Yeah, you get your children or you're together and all that with Johnny my pretty. They say they will massage you will be okay, but there are certain things you shouldn't do for your own health and safety. Don't do it. Maybe we want to hear from our listeners, and you know, at times I like to check the comments part to see if people are asking questions there.
Yes,
And, you know,
Cedric Batty is asking, post the clinic name and number. So if you
It's
look
right there.
beneath the screen, you'll see Promise Herbal Clinic, Chocolate City Junction, and the number is showing. So you can use that information to contact the clinic. So it's Promise Herbal Clinic, Chocolate City, and the numbers are no excluded, no excluded, so you can see that and contact them.
Yeah.
So
So
we
for
have
those
10
who
minutes.
listen to the radio, yeah, maybe you want to take calls. But for those who listening to the radio, the number is 0777 644 310. Again, 0777 644 310. The number is on 24 hours, right? You can call and get information, or the number short than a certain hour. A certain hour,
No, the
then you
number
have
is always on 24/7 from Monday to Sunday.
So 077771075. We have 10 minutes. 077771075. 055101075. These are the numbers to call us and ask questions. Perhaps you have recommendations, or you have a concern.
you have patients too,
We
you
have,
know, family members.
we have the guys here. We have Prince Tupac here in the studio. Let's take our first call on the line. Hello. Yeah, you're live. Tell us again.
I'm Prince Jack. That's why I'm calling from
Guys, go on.
FTD Boulevard.
Yes, sir. Go on.
Yeah, what I want to know is the massage the man is talking about. Oh, someone who don't have plenty money can do it.
The mustache.
Because I have one of my uncles who is not too well. You don't have enough money.
He'll answer that question. So just
What?
yeah, please.
You only need mustache or he's sick. If he's sick with stroke, then that is you need a medication, but the mustache is free. All right. If he's sick or he got stroke, the mustache is free, but then if he got stroke or he's ill, he got to pay for his medication.
All right. So let's take roll calls. 077 771075 055 101075. These are the numbers to call us and ask questions. and then you'll be a part of it, and he will certainly answer your questions. 077771075, 055101075. These are the numbers. We have Ray Stoker from the Herbert, that's the Promise Herbert Clinic. The Promise Herbert Clinic is here, and we've been talking about health issues. So you have some concern or recommendation questions, you can kind of coordinate. Good morning.
Yeah, good morning. Good morning. My name is Anthony Washington, and I call you from Congotown this morning. I'm so happy for all the studio guests, and for me, I'm well engaged into herb. I love herb because I know what herb can do for the body. But there is one thing that the studio guest said that I want to really dive into it. Where he said, pregnant woman, when you take it, let's say abortion right there all the time, you lose the pregnancy. And that's one of the things now because I've been at NAS. So I feel within myself, this is something that come, that would take place because it would not take place from his place. Maybe I would tell my friend, go there, take the treatment and get the drugs, and you come and I don't want a pregnancy, so I would just take it and then we find out of abortion. That's one of the things that playing on me. Yeah. Because when we take a pregnancy, I believe not, no one will go to girls, we'll go to the hospital and give a right up. We try to get our drugs to get rid of the pregnancy. That's one of the major things. I don't know how we can get rid of that. Okay. But that's my point this morning. That's my point. I want to say thank you for the show, and I will visit your place.
Okay.
Thank you.
He's concerned about his statement that he made.
Yeah.
Things that.
That's it. That's medical business. Not anything to hide that you are pregnant. That's why we run your lab, and then we don't have to give it to you. So straight to the point. That's it.
And the thing is, you're not going to stop medication for somebody who's going to it.
Exactly.
So anyone doing it in the corner, sending someone to go get the medication
is illegal.
You're doing your own test.
But when you send medicine to you, if you need to test.
Yeah. So he is. The call said.
They will not go to it. They will not go to
another person the medication and then you
get a medication.
So that person will have to do tests before they get the medication, right?
Yeah.
For example,
or if you bring a medication and your friend take it.
Yes.
Exactly.
So, for example, I'm a female. I'm pregnant and I want to take out the pregnancy. So I don't want to go there. So I sent someone there in the person.
Well, the people tell you they're not doing abortion.
So when the person go there to our labs, when we check you, and then we'll have other herbs there, and if the sickness you have don't require barcode, we'll not give you barcode.
So people buying barcode from the pharmacy, you have to get a prescription.
Yeah, Promise Herbal Clinic is not an abortion clinic.
No.
Let's get it clearly. The medication is not for abortion. You have more callers?
Yeah, so let's we don't have time.
Okay. So then you have to wrap it up.
Okay, so like I said, we're from Promise Herbal Center, located at Chocolate City Junction. And Chocolate City Junction is located on the balance of the Take an advantage. Come there as soon as you get a junction there. Anybody say take you to the Canaan Clinic. So like I said, those of you with fibrosis, diabetes, high cholesterol, also prostate, chronic co-infection, epilepsy, diabetes, we say come at Promise Herbal Center. It was nice being in your company. The name is Prince and Tuba, folks around calling McGrady. I talked to you about the grace of God. That's going to be on next Thursday.
All right. And from my end, I would like to always focus first in whatever you do. Have a wonderful day.
All right, so folks, that's it. There you have it. The guy from the Promise Herbal Clinic just brought you those necessary information as to this to their services and products. So remember, as I said initially, your health is well, and you need to actually get on top of those information as you look for being healthy, and that's a very good thing. So for those of you who are lovers of the game, you see, keep playing, and we're about to do some draw now. *799 *3 hash. *799 *3 is the code to play with. *799 *3 hash. So let's give cash out this morning as we get set to wrap up. As we wrap up on the show, let's give cash out this morning. We will have the numbers, and then we will have the call. Where the person picks up, we will have a conversation. Okay, so let's go this way and have a conversation with this winner on the show. Some of the numbers have ringback tune, and the ringback tune is not good for our broadcast. Okay, it is not good for our broadcast. Some of those songs, they have copyright, and then if it plays on our broadcast, it will create some serious problem for us. So let me just do this and hoping that this person picks up. Star 79 and star 3 hash. Star 79 and star 3 hash is the code to play with. Star 799 star 3 hash. The more you play, the better. It's still a chance to make some cash for yourself. Good morning. Yes, you're live. My name is Emmanuel David, and I'm calling from Spoon FM. What's your name?
Okay, my name is David Jimmy.
David who?
Jimmy Kirmrce.
All right, David, you just won a little token from the game you've been playing over time. So I called to say congratulations. Check your phone. You have something on your phone. All right?
Thank you. Thank you.
All right, congratulations. Check your phone. Well, folks, that's how we wrap up on this Thursday edition of the program, the Today Show on Spoon 107.5 FM. It was a splendid edition of the program, and we have ourselves a good time sharing information and interacting. So on behalf of the team, I would say thanks to Connie for joining us. Those of you who we didn't call, we will have to call you on our regular broadcast. We still have more jobs to do. So thank you, Connie. My name is Emmanuel Palin David. I'll be here tomorrow with another edition of the show. I'm going to be alongside my colleague, Lorena Honorary, and Khan Kaki will be here with us as well. Until tomorrow, have yourself a God bless day. Enjoy the rest of our broadcast. Keep following Spoon TV and get the best or less authentic information, education, as well as entertainment. Bye-bye.